They typically earn a six-figure income, and many of them appear rich, but it's what they buy with their money that keeps them prisoners of the middle class. What they typically buy are liabilities. Remember the definition of a liability? Things that cost you. By buying liabilities, the money gets pushed up and out their expense column. Liabilities are items like cars, boats, houses, airplanes, credit card debt. Now let's see just how this happens. The middle class gets a nice paycheck, let's say $10,000 for the month. They then split that down the middle and they pay their monthly expenses with half, and with the other half, they make a down payment on a new car. The car costs $5,000 down, and after they add on the insurance and the maintenance, that liability now costs $1,100 new dollars every single month. A few months go by, and they want a boat, then a vacation home, a Rolex watch on their credit card, a vacation on their credit card. And before you know it, their liabilities have raised their expense levels to near or above their income levels. They actually spend equal to or more than they make, meaning that they have to go to work and make a certain amount of money every single month just to cover their liabilities. The other important issue with both broke people and the middle class is that normally all of their cash flow is dependent on their own effort, meaning that they've educated themselves to exchange their knowledge and expertise for someone's money. Also, the money they earn is usually the highest taxed form of income. Here's an example. An attorney is knowledgeable about law, so people pay him or her in exchange for that knowledge on an hourly basis. The problem here is that if the attorney isn't sharing that knowledge with a client, then the attorney isn't making any money. This causes lots of stress and anxiety in their lives. And if you ever ask them to take an afternoon off to play golf with you, well, they very rarely can because of how much money it'll cost them to take that time off. On the surface, life's pretty good. The reality is that it's a roller coaster ride. That's the middle class. Now, I know this group very well because for a great deal of my adult life, that was me. Now let's take a look at how the rich people spend their money. Rich people acquire assets. Again, an asset is something that pays you. If you want to become rich, buy assets that earn you more money. The money cycle looks like this. Acquire assets that produce cash flow, invest the profits to acquire more assets that produce more cash flow, invest those profits to acquire more assets that produce more cash flow. The rich spend their money and acquire things that produce more money. Here are a few examples of assets that produce more money. Investments are the obvious ones: stocks, bonds, real estate. Education is another asset. If you learn how to do something that produces more money for you and you actually do it, that's buying an asset. There's a great quote that goes, "If you think education is expensive, you should see how expensive stupidity is." Another example of assets you can acquire that pay you are cash-generating opportunities, especially those opportunities that can create a passive cash flow. Passive meaning that once you build it up, the money continues to flow whether you're still building it or not. Here's a small example. Let's suppose you bought a pinball machine and you put it in a barber shop, and you don't spend any of the profits. You save them until you can buy another pinball machine and put it in another barber shop. This, by the way, was Warren Buffett's first business. If you don't know who Warren Buffett is, he's one of the top 2 richest men in America. The rich are extremely eager to find those passive cash-generating opportunities because those opportunities continue to pay them month after month, year after year, long after they've stopped working the opportunity. You know, I see this happen again and again with successful entrepreneurs. They find a passive cash flow stream that they build up, and it continues to pay them month after month, year after year. They then take those profits and multiply them in another passive cash generating opportunity, and then again in another. In conclusion, here's what I've learned over the years. You can't find these passive cash generating opportunities unless you're open to hearing about them. Then, once you find them, you must be willing to see what fits you and then act. Now, the reason I say this is that I once answered a hokey little ad that I ended up generating 7 figures from, simply because I answered that ad and then took action. These opportunities are out there, you just need to find them. You also must be opportunistic enough that when the right situation does present itself, you don't miss it. So remember, broke people buy stuff, the middle class buy liabilities, and the rich acquire assets, preferably cash-generating opportunities that can create passive cash flow. They then take that cash flow and invest it in another asset that produces more cash flow. That's the wealth creation formula. Now, I trust you found this introductory information helpful. Now, to learn about one of the greatest cash-generating machines on the planet.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. I hope you can all hear me. Good evening, sirs. Good evening, Mars. If you can hear me, please put 111 in the chat box so that we know that we are on the same page. Can I see you all in the chat box? 111, 1111. If you can hear me. All right, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. So we dive straight into the business for today. We want to look at our business again. That's great business. The great, great, great business called iFood. All right. So I'll be sharing my screen right away so that we can get there on time. There is church tomorrow, but we also need to make money. Money, 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 money. When you talk iFood, you are actually talking money. So, good evening, everyone. We are here again to revisit our business, the inclusive food economy, iFood. If you are new on this call, if you want to join us newly, you are not a member, please put 2 in the chat box. Let's know who we are in the room with. Let's see you put 2 if you are new. If you have just joined this meeting for the first time, you are not a member of iFood. Put 2 in the chat box, please. Okay, okay. I'm glad we have some new people, and I believe that some new ones will join us as we go on. Thank you. You're welcome. We're actually here because of you. We love you so much. We want you to make so much money and eat well in this year of our Lord 2024. So, iFood. The news is inclusive food economy started by a crop of social entrepreneurs as the vision of wanting everybody all over the world, not only in Nigeria, to be out of malnutrition, to be out of hunger, and to be out of poverty. 3 score vision. That's what they want to happen as the business goes on. Okay, so the vision is to eradicate malnutrition, hunger, and poverty. Simple story. So you are lucky if you are here, and definitely you know you don't have any pact with hunger. You don't want to have any pact with poverty. You are in the right place. Okay, so this iFood, the inclusive food economy, like I said, is a global phenomenon. It's a revolutionary movement for food security and economic emancipation. Okay, that means that they want to take us out of our economic okay, don't let me use that big. I wanted to say quagmire again because I need to explain emancipation. Okay, so economic emancipation, simply put, they want to take us out of hunger. They want to take us out of poverty. They want our economy to be robust. Okay, so and this food, this iFood, this food business that has gone so popular was launched on the 9th of December 2023, barely a month ago. So you can see the kind of value they have brought, you know. So everybody wants to be in iFood. Everybody wants to be related to iFood because of the obvious value that this business has brought to us. Okay, so, and in this ecosystem, all you need to put in to make so much money is 3,150 naira at the most. It can even be lower. It can be as low as 3,030 naira. It can be as low as 3,003 naira. It can be as low as 3,042 naira, depending on the platform you are entering with. But the most that we have seen is 3,150 naira. And you can cash out millions monthly, millions of naira from 3,150. I know some people will be saying, what's the day? What are they talking about? You will soon see because we are going to show you. We don't just talk without giving you, leaving with you with evidences. Okay? So I've already told you that they have come to resolve our financial and hunger issues and also malnutrition. This person at your faces is Olaosebikon. Okay. If you want my full name, Olaosebikon Oyeshola Ufoworola. You see, those are mouthful, so you can just simply call me OK. I'm the group managing director at Kofsol Group and the founder, flourishonline-a2z.com. So I'll be your presenter tonight. I hope we have a great time together. And by tomorrow, when you wake up, your account will be full of money because you have great ideas now on how to make this money. Okay. So the project is made of 3 components. This iFood business is of 3 components: the Agri-Innovate, the Green Revolution, and the DIY, that is do it yourself. And all these components are doing so well. They are going hand in hand and making us as happy, joyous as we can ever be. Because, I mean, when you have enough to eat, nothing can get you upset. When you have money, like for me, if my account, my bank account is actually bubbling, you can't upset me. Nothing can upset me because when I remember my money in the bank, I'm like, just go ahead and do whatever you want to do. I'm not upset at all. I forgive you even before you do it. So this is what they have brought again to us. The number 1 service is Agri-Innovate. Agri-Innovate is the first of its kind. It's going to be managed eventually by a 5-in-1 super app, you know, where you can just go on your app, order your food, get it to the iMat, and then get delivered to you on the table. But right now, the app is undergoing approval of the Google. So the approval is pending on Google, is ready, it's been given to them. They are reviewing, and in a short while, we will have it. But meanwhile, we use the web version and it's working well. So you are still in a good place. The core objective is to organize the food value chain of every agri-business input. Whatever the food we want to put, the core objective of the agri-innovate part of the business is to organize the food value chain. That is, from the production to the farm to the iMat. If you are new, I'm sure all these things will be kind of like magic. What's iMat? What are they talking about? We'll get there. Just come along with us. This is why myself and my friends, Love and Modupe, we have decided that we'll be coming on this meeting every Saturday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So whatever you are not able to catch today, definitely you will be able to get on Tuesday. And if you miss it on Tuesday, then Thursday is right there for you. So no fear at all. No cause for alarm. No alarm for cause. Okay? So the core objective of AgriNovate part of the business is to organize the value chain. That is how the food moves from the farm to the table. And this involves the food coming from the farm, from the production, straight to the iMat. And it all starts with your ordering of your food. Remember, this is agriculture mixed with ICT. That is, you are using ICT, we are using ICT to drive agriculture. So how does it start? You register with your, at most, 3,150. Let me just be putting it like that. Let's say you register with your 3,150. That registration fee is what it is, registration fee. iFood is a membership business. So that's your membership dues that you have paid at inception. This will give you the opportunity of coming on the app when the app is ready. But right now on the web, when you can order your food, your food items, your very organic food items at very, very affordable rates. Okay, so while everybody is selling rice at 55, 60,000 naira, on iFood, you get your bag of 50 kg rice at 44,000 naira at the most. You get your tubers of yam as low as 1,003 on iFood. You get your onions at 2,800 for 5 kg on iFood. What you can jolly well get outside there for like 8,000, for like 7,000, for 9,000, especially in Lagos. Okay, you get at 2,800. And it's not as if they are spoiled onions. Very, very fresh onions. Okay, the rice is good, very tasty, no sand. And I am not gaslighting. I'm not washing. I am telling you as it is. You will notice that we have palm oil on iFood platform, but I've not mentioned palm oil. But I know that it will be good. If 3 items that I have personally tasted are as good as they are, then I believe the palm oil also is equally good. Okay, and as cost effective as the others. So that's what AgriNovate is by itself. You order, that's the AgriNovate side of the business, takes care of your ordering, takes care of your aggregating whatever you have ordered, take care of them, bringing them from the farms, putting them in the iMats, and at the end of the day, you going to pick your food. That's under, all those processes are under AgriNovate. When do we order? We order Mondays and Tuesdays. Wednesdays and Thursdays are used by these AgriNovate people, the people working under the AgriNovate section of the company, to sort out the orders, make sure that it gets to the right places, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we keep picking. If you want them to be delivered, you pay just some money for delivery, and then you can get them at the comfort of your home. That is AgriNovate, from farm to table. Now, the second part, we talk about AgriNovate, the second part is the organic revolution. The organic revolution of the iFood takes care of the consistent and constant supply of organic food. You know, iFood is not saying that, oh, we'll have all the lands in Nigeria to make food, to do farming and all of that. No, they are partnering with farmers. They are making the farmers happy. They are making farming very interesting once again. And so is this part of the company that takes care of this? Make sure that the farmers are well taken care of. Make sure that the farmers are doing the right thing. They are growing organic food without dangerous pesticides or fertilizers. They take care of that under the organic revolution. Under the organic revolution, too, partnership exists where you can turn in your farmland if you know that you can grow organic foods there. And they also teach us, you know, they train us how to do agribusiness under this organic revolution on a very large scale, under organic revolution. These people, these social entrepreneurs actually went as far as Songhai Farm to understudy, you know, and then they've started this processing since 2020, 2021. So it's not just a fry in the pan that they just woke up one day and they want to start business. No, they are very experienced and they know exactly what they are doing. Now, the third part of this awesome business is the DIY organic garden trade. That is, do it yourself. There isn't anything like doing it yourself. You know, you have your green leafy vegetables right there at the back of your house, or you can put it in the front of your house. Let it just be in your house. Okay, you can put them on the walls, you can put them anywhere, you can put them in the air, whichever, just do it yourself. So this is part of what you get coming on board with just 3,150 naira. As soon as you get your accounts up, you have the DIY training right there on your dashboard. So you can start practicing, you can start growing your leafy organic vegetables like your okra, shoko, ewedu, all of those. I have some right now at the back of my house in disused bath. You can do yours in disused tires, car tires. A friend of mine had planted yam in car tire before, and the yams were so big. Okay, so you can do all of this, but you need some people who already know what you should use and how you should use them. You can also do livestock at home. This is under DIY. They are also teaching us that, and we are learning. We are learning. I had some of my own vegetables like every Sunday. Tomorrow is another day by God's grace for Benue yam, pounded yam, and very, very correct vegetables right there from the DIY farm. So there are so many other benefits. You see, they are giving us good health by making us to eat healthy. They are also giving us money in our pockets. I love this part as well. As much as I love the healthy benefits, eating well, eating organic food, so that you can bounce, you can jump, you can run, you can do everything through Christ that loves you so much. But don't take the love of God for granted. Eat well. Come to iFood. This is a place for you to be, because apart from them giving you healthy food, they're also going to give you a lot of money. So registration cashback, what does this mean? It's a windfall, actually, just as we have put it, because as many people as you bring in, you get 1,000 naira from their registration fees. iFood gives you 1,000 naira. So you can imagine if you're able to bring 10,000 people into this business in a month, and it's possible. There are so many people in Nigeria. So that means your 10,000 multiplied by 1,000, that's your full money for that month. So registration, cashback, and then you see, when you bring people in, apart from that registration cashback of 1,000 naira, which you can see on my slide right here, which is 33.33% of that person's signing in fees of 3,150 naira is 1,000 naira. Your team members are 3. What we mean by 3 team members, the company, the system being used will reckon with 3 out of your many, many downlines, direct referrals, because the company is about 3 by 3 by 12 autopilot first matrix. What this means is that you can bring in as many people as you want to bring in, no wahala. You can earn the 1,000 naira I spoke about in my last slide, no trouble. But when it comes to the system organizing, you know, it won't be nice actually for somebody to have 1 million people directly signed, then somebody has 2 directly signed, somebody has only 1. The whole thing, when you open your back office, you won't even like it yourself. But when you see this auto pilot first matrix, you will love it. It's just going to be the way it's arranged right now on this, because you will have 3 persons rights as your downline. These are the 3 that are your MVP, most valuable persons when you are starting. Okay, it is advisable, I will always say it, that you sign when you are coming in newly, sign these 3 to be your people, like your members of your family. Let them be the first set of people that will sign directly under you. You will see the reasons as we move on, even on this chart, okay? Because of all the values inherent. By the time you get to level 2, those your 3 persons will have their own 3, 3, 3. So you will have 9. Don't forget, this chart is a projection. It is not the actual. In the actual sense of it, you can have many people directly signed under you. But what we are saying is that the system is going to reckon with the first 3 to sign under you. So what happens to your many other sign up? You will collect your 1,000 naira referral bonus over them, but they are going to be spilled under you, under the people that are under you, so that you can have 9 in your level 2, you have 27 in your level 3, you have 81 in your level 4, you have 243 in your level 5, and so on and so forth. Your cumulative team members in your level 1 will be 3. So your earning will be $3,000. Oh, love, you see your life. You have given me the dollar chill. Okay, so you will earn 3,000 naira. I meant to say, I wish it was $3,000. So your cumulative referral earning will be 3,000 naira. And then by the time you get to your level 2, your cumulative would have gone up to 3,450. On and on and on like that, because from your level 2, the company starts giving you 50 naira, which is 1.67% of the signing in fees. 50 naira on everybody that will sign up in your structure. You earn 50 naira. So by the time you get to level 12, look at, you will have 39.860 million naira. That's a lot. So this is why we say, apart from giving you organic food, this company is set to give you a lot of money, and you can make as much as 40 million naira. Remember, this is calculated as 3, 3, 3, 3 under each person. But like if you have many in your level 1 and you've earned all those 1,000, then definitely you will have more than 40 million naira. That's this chart is just the referral plan only, the referral comp plan only. Okay, you also earn money by buying food. Okay, but we'll get there. So another benefit apart from you earning so much of money, like I said earlier, is training in organic farming for rural and urban participants. So wherever you are covered. You are going to be trained in organic farming, so much so that you will also be able to feed your community, you'll be able to feed your household, you'll be able to feed your community. DIY is actually for your household. This one is for your community, and the rest you can yield to iFood, and then they can also appropriate and sell to members. You know, so many benefits in iFood. Then you have convenient home delivery. We said that in passing. Monthly cash backs. You have monthly cash backs through your multi-level 3 by 10 structure. Like we have explained to you, it's actually 3 by 12. You can earn as high as 40 million naira. Now, this is for food. You see, the very first time in my many years that I'm hearing that you are paid for eating. Ordinarily, people are supposed to be flogged for eating too much in this economy, as in, why are you eating so much? But iFood has brought something good, something noble, something novel, something so amazing. You eat and you get paid. So how does this work? This is the farm to table commission. You earn commission for eating. So if you're able to get up to 10,000 naira worth of food, whichever food, whether it's rice mixed with yam, mixed with onion, mixed with palm oil, these are the 4 we have now, but we're going to have more as soon as we can. If you're able to buy up to 10,000 naira, you earn 10% of the profits. The profits the company makes from that your 10,000 purchase, you are going to earn 10% of it. So this is also a projection. It's an assumption that everybody in this economy, in this ecosystem, will buy 10,000 naira worth of food only. So the expected income, the expected profit has been put at 300 naira on every 10,000 naira worth of food pots. So if it's personal purchase, you earn 10% of this 300 naira, not of 10,000. By the time the first generation, that is those 3 persons that are signed directly under you, if they make any purchase, you earn 8% from the expected profits from their food, from their purchase. So from the 300, you will earn 24. On your first level, you will earn 72. So you have 72. Okay? Then second generation, you already have 9 because this is your 3. They already have their 3. So it drops to 5.0%. And so 5% of 300 naira is 15 naira. You have 135 added to 72 from your first level, you have 207. And obviously, there isn't anybody that will be on this platform that will not be making purchases there because, I mean, the food stuffs are affordable, they are organic. Apart from helping your pockets, they are also helping your health. So there isn't any reason for anybody to carry, when you are a member, you now carry owo ile to outside. I mean, that won't be appropriate at all. And then you also know that when you are buying food here, you are getting paid. So I'm sure nobody will miss this. So the only thing we can have is more, because some people will buy more than 10,000 naira worth of food, definitely. In fact, most people will buy more than 10,000 naira worth of food because of the kind of economy that is prevailing in this country. And don't forget, this is a global phenomenon, but we are starting from Nigeria. So we are making Nigeria as the springboard. And incidentally, the economy is so good in Nigeria. So tell everybody you know, even your enemies, when they have food to eat, they will stop. They will stop thinking about you. They will face their own food and they will make good their lives. So tell everybody you know that something great is here, where you eat organic, um, comparatively low foodstuffs, and you are being paid. You are being paid. This is very new. So by the time you get to your 12th generation, when they all purchase their 10,000 naira worth of food, and you earn the 1% by 10th, 11th, and 10th generation, you would have made over 2 million naira. And the timing, I'm sure this question might be going through somebody's mind. What is the timing to reach 12th generation? It's up to you, because you can see that it's a game of numbers. It's as many people you are able to bring in that gets you to your 12th generation fast. I have a brother who started in 24 hours, and he got to level 4. Whereas some people will be on level 1 for 2 months. And some people will now take it and they will be like, oh, somebody got to level 4 in 24 hours. I want to get to level 10 in 2 days or in 3 days. And you can, somebody, one of my sisters was telling me that somebody told her that it's a matter of going to a church where you know that they have very large number of congregation, and then you tell them that you have come to register them for something good. At least a lot of people will go to church with more than 3,150. You just line them up and you start registering them. Just like that, you keep putting them under. I mean, by the time you register like 1,000, you get to 6th level. Okay, so you will have been making a lot of money if you're able to do that. And that's also a possibility. It's a matter of going to the pastor and letting them know the value of what you are bringing. And then they get the congregation ready for you. And you talk to them. And that's it. Same thing with your mosque. Same thing with schools. Same thing with universities. You can actually do it if you put your mind at it. Or don't let me even push it to you. We can actually do it if we put our minds to it. So I'm going to start thinking of how I'm going to go to Redemption Camp to book an appointment to see that the GO and be like, on Holy Ghost service days, what I'm here to do is to sign up everybody in Holy Ghost service. By then, I can reach the 12th generation like in a jiffy. Okay, so that is it. You need to call people into your business so that you can cash out as soon as possible. And apart from all this money you earn, you can also earn yourself some matching bonuses. From the first generation, what matching bonus means is that you will earn some of the earnings of your downlines. So some money that accumulates to your first generation, you will have 2.5% of it as a matching bonus. When you get to your second generation, you will have 1.5%, and then third generation is also 1.5%. So totally, no, I mean, so sorry. In your third generation is actually 1%. So totally, you have 5% as the matching bonus. Upon eating food, you earn so much. Honestly, this is a business that everyone should be encouraged to sign up for. Now, the number 2 service, the organic revolution, we've talked about that. They take care of is a component of iFood actually that guarantees a reliable supply of affordable and healthy food to the iFood community. You see, when we say reliable, remember the promise is we'll be giving organic food. So we have to rely on it that this organic food is what we'll get. So the organic revolution component is the one that makes sure that we get this and we also have it consistently, and it's in good supply all the time. It's not the one that we wait for 1 month before we get food. So that is the organic revolution for you. Organic revolution will also engage with farmers and participants in so many ways, But let's look at the DIY also. I've talked about this, do it yourself agric. That's the urban and suburban of agric revolution. that you will need to be taught on how to do stuff by yourself. There are so many business opportunities in iFood. You can be an iMat operator. Remember when we were talking, when we were discussing the agri-innovate components of the business, I told you that it deals with the bringing the food from the farm to your table. So the only place our own food is permitted to stop is the iMat, not any stopover from Kafancha to Maiduguri to Port Harcourt, and then no, because we don't want the nutrients to be lost. It is straight from the farm to the iMat, and the iMat operators are not selling. You've already purchased your food from iFood online. What the iMat operators are doing would just be to harbor this food until you come and pick them. And I'm sure that you also will be eager to pick your food. Once you order food, it's because you need them. You don't go to markets or supermarkets and buy food and then, or buy anything at all, and then tell them to please hold on to the food, you are coming, and then go. No. So immediately you have ordered food, I'm sure everybody is eager to collect food, even me. When I order, even if I have rice, once I ordered my rice, I just want to collect my rice. That's it, case closes. So, and I'm sure that's it with everybody, you know. So the iFood operators are people that manage the iFood mat. They are franchisees with, so they are partners with iFood. Okay, so you pay for the franchise, and then you start collecting. Actually, the way it should go in the ecosystem, the ordering are supposed to be made through the iFood, through the iMat, so that the iMat operators will know exactly what will come to them. But right now, we are still doing the web part of it. We are not yet on the app. By the time the app is launched, then the iFood, the iMat will be the one that our orders go through. So it will be seamless. But right now, it's on the web and is okay as well. So when your food gets to the iMat, you collect there, or you tell them to send through dispatch riders or through whichever means, through Uber, through whichever means you want. And how do they earn? How do the iMat operators earn? 20% of the profit of whatever food drops in their iMat goes to them because they are partners with iFood. So that's how they earn. That's the money-making parts in iMat. Then the number 6 benefits, you earn residual income from farm projects. If you look at the charts we've been seeing before, you will notice that when you get to your level 6 or level 7 or thereabouts, okay, this for the food, but when you look at the one for the this one, the registration commission, by the time you get to level 6, level 6 to 10, actually, you start seeing quite a lot of money. You start going to millions, especially by the time you get to level 9. You have 1 point something million. By the time you get to level 10, 4 point something, level 12, 39 point something. So the plan is, I just want you to link this with your, to link this comp plan with your money making parts of the deal, this residual income from farm projects. So by the time you get to those high levels, the company throws back some of your earnings into cash crops. They use it to do cash crops for us, and then we start earning residual income perpetually, generationally, so that we don't use the old mouth to eat everything. They are going to put it there so that the money will be coming to us. They would kind of invest it in cash crops for us because it's quite a lot. Then This company, remember, they are social entrepreneurs. They're going to do a lot of CSR in the communities where they operate. Then you are also going to be turning your waste to wealth. And this is a lot for us in Nigeria because we like to throw our waste anywhere. But right now, once we know that we can yield the waste in and then use it to collect food and gas to cook the food, I'm sure we'll have a better environment. We'll have a healthier environment where we won't have mosquitoes in all our gutters all over the place. Okay, so it's a whole lot of whirlwind effects, that we are having been in iFood for good. So you have your turn waste to wealth, multi-level affiliates program. Okay, so these are the benefits in a nutshell. You save up to 50% of your food expenses by learning how to grow vegetables and real livestock at home. Okay, with a cost-effective organic methods. To get your food delivered to you, you earn cashbacks. You earn up to 40 million from the registration multi-level cashback matrix, plus other leadership bonuses, okay, which we haven't even talked about. You earn secondary annual returns from cash production, just as I said earlier on our processing projects, through the 10 to 50% deductions from level 6 to 10 purchase of cash back earnings. And then you turn your domestic waste to wealth through our waste to wealth free food and gas program. You also gain access to exclusive, excellent, beautiful business opportunities. These are the food. In fact, looking at them, you want to eat them. We have the 50 kg bag of rice, 10 kg bag of rice at all the displayed prices. The yam, medium-sized yam, small yam. The small is actually the medium in the market. Then nice onions, one of my favorites on this platform. Surprisingly, even to me. Okay, so we've talked about the compensation plan. We have all the levels again. I'm just throwing them at your faces again so that you know that this is a not to be missed opportunity. You can't afford to miss this. So if you are here and you are new, I would advise you to quickly collect the link registration referral because we also want to know who we are doing businesses with. We don't allow people to just jump in on their own. What you do is you are referred by somebody because we know that for this person to have been a member, we must be speaking the same language. So when he or she is bringing in somebody else, we know that birds of the same feather will always flock together. So I'm just trying to remind you that you can make this much money. Even in this first quarter, we know that most people are fasting right now. Let this be part of your plan because with fasting, with prayers, your work also must be seen. So let this be part of what you will now hold in your hand, and then you start asking God to bless. You start praying for the CEO and his team, and you start praying for this business that everlasting favor will be our portion in Jesus' name. So we also have prizes. Apart from all the compensation plans, everything that we have been showing you, the CEO has said that he's putting aside 250 naira from all the registration fees of 3,000 that is coming to them. Okay, and this 250, by the time we hit 1 million subscribers, 1 million members, you can imagine how much we have in our kitty, and then we will start using this to give prizes to those who I will be one of them by the grace of God. I don't know about you, but let me quickly say that I will be one of them. I'm going to win a car. I'm going to win travel bonus. I'm going to win. If you want to win all these things, better start putting your own in the chat box. Me, I'm going to win the new car. I'm going to win a house. I'm going to win travel incentive. I will win all of them as the Lord liveth because I will work towards them. So, how are you going to treat this business? If you treat it like a business, You get paid like it's a business. Treating it like a business means getting off this call tonight and start telling people, start telling everybody you know, start telling them, get to church tomorrow, make sure you tell some people and let some people tell some people that there's a new business in town that you can start with 3,150 and you can run to millions of naira. You better stop keeping quiet when you should talk. Start talking to even strangers. Get to bus stop, talk to them. As you are waiting for your bus, see somebody beside you, talk to the person. Do you know that you can actually get cheaper prices? I mean, cheaper food, very, very affordable foodstuffs, where if you do it well, they can even give us cars and we won't need to be staying at the bus stops again. They are strangers, but they also need money. They also need better life. Talk to them. Talk to everybody. Talk to the person sitting next to you in the transport, in the bus. Talk, just talk. Talk to people in your offices. Don't keep it to yourself alone. Talk on that your WhatsApp group. Just talk. Don't. When you get to your office, don't talk about your mother-in-law alone. Don't talk about how your husband is. Just talk. Talk yourself out of poverty. Make sure you tell people. Are you ready to take action? Are you really ready? If you are ready, please put ready in the chat box. I'm now in the chat box. I want to see those who are really ready to make it just as I am ready to make it this year. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Give me ready in the chat box if you are really ready. Ready. Some people are double ready. Okay, that's great. So it is time for us now to listen to you. You have listened to us. But before you start asking your questions, thank you for being ready. I can see so many ready. Make sure you get back to the person who has invited you, who has shared the Zoom link with you, and tell the person that I am ready to go because poverty is not my portion this year. Lack of good health is not my portion this year. Kwashoko is not my portion. It's not the portion of my children. I'm going to live very, very healthy. I will have a good status. Okay? Just look at this. This can be somebody's house. This can be yours if you work towards it. Just picture it in your mind and start planning towards it and start working, towards it. This is a platform you can actually use to get this kind of home. I'm telling you. You can imagine getting to level 12 and having 40 million. Then you get to level 12 on your other account, you have another 40 million. You get to level 10, you cycle around, you start again. Every year you are making this 40. Well, what is this one? You can even build your own in the sky itself because the money will just be too much. It will be too much. And then some of us who are ready to work for God will have a lot of money to be the kingdom treasurer. So don't let us be lazy. Let's kickstart this. This is good. This is great. This is something that is so beneficial. All right, let's have your questions. Either you are putting up your hand or you are putting them in the chat box. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for coming on the call tonight. So, Maria Dowdu, let's start with you. You have your hands up. Right. Maria, can you please unmute yourself and talk to us?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much for the presentation. Though I joined late because in a group I am in, they said the meeting has been postponed to tomorrow, 7 o'clock. So I didn't know it's...
That was a different meeting entirely. That confused me.
Yeah. Okay. So my question is, I have a downline that paid. A person signed up and paid. It's getting to 5 days now.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you are a member, right?
Yes, I'm registered
This is
already.
supposed to be a prospect meeting. Since you have a platform you are on, I also know that we talked to the management and they backed up the customer service with a WhatsApp chat page where you can actually go and leave all your challenges. So I'm so sorry. We're not going to take questions. I can give you my number. You can chat me up later if you don't know how to get to the platform. I can share the link with you. My number is 0803 357 0803 357 9328. Somebody can please type in the chat box 0803 357 9328. Because you are a member, we have proposed in our hearts that we are not going to take members' questions because you are on a platform already and everybody is doing everything possible to make sure that members' issues are solved properly. You have a whole lot. In fact, there's another one that came up today that if you paid and your foodstuffs have not been delivered, there's another group for that. So we will, okay, can I call the number again? 0803 0803 357 9328. Thank you. So sorry, we won't be able to take that. Okay, so we go to Maureen. Maureen Overflow.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Thank you so much for this great presentation and the opportunity. Okay, I know I jumped in like 2 days ago and I've been flying by the grace of God. I mean, a few days ago this week. But the question I have, because they've been asking, but I don't know, how do you become an iMat? I tried to ask my offline, but she's trying to get the answer.
How
But
what?
since I'm here, to have an iMart, like to, if
Okay,
you want to,
very
yeah,
simple. It's a
okay,
very simple thing to do. We can share with you also all the necessary documentations and where to send them.
okay.
Right now, there's a promo going on. The big iMat that can serve 5,000 orders has come down to 3 million. That's how much you pay to the company to buy the franchise. To get the franchise, you pay 3 million. You have a warehouse of your own. You're supposed to brand it in iFood brand, and then you start the business. When people order their foods through your iMat, because all the iMat locations are on the dashboard.
Yeah.
When the foodstuffs are brought to your iMat, you earn 20% of the profit on every food ordered through your iMat. And the company is also going to engage food soldiers. They're not going to leave you, they're not going to leave us alone as iMat operators. They're going to employ food soldiers that will help you to get people to order through your iMat. So there's no way you don't make money. I don't want to be said. I was just going to say how much in projection, how much, because as an entrepreneur, I sat down, I calculated, I looked at the pros and the cons, and I came to a conclusion that I can make so much millions, but I won't say it because I know Nigerians. That's how they would put it down. Okay, said, but okay, said, we can make so much as an iMat operator, but you will definitely be very happy with iFood if you're an iMat operator. Okay.
Thank you for that. So, but who do we contact? Like, how do we get started?
I just dropped my number. If
your
you
number,
said
okay, all right. I took it down.
Yeah, if you said your upline wouldn't know, I will share the documents with you.
Okay.
And then where to send them to. Because the earlier we populate this business, the better for all of us. We are all pioneers. All of us joining newly, we are all pioneers. And we have compensations. They are going to compensate us for being leaders. So in whatever corner you are, everybody that knows me in business knows that I preach 360 degrees leadership. So you lead from wherever you are. As I'm sharing to you, try as much as possible to also share to others about the iMat, about what it stands to gain, about how to go about it, because the company needs as many iMats as we can get.
Okay. All right. Thank you. One last question. How do you get there? I know this meeting is being recorded. How do we get the recorded version?
We normally share the recording on all platforms.
Okay,
so it depends on which, in fact, we are live, so we just pick from YouTube and send to you all the platforms. Just watch out for the same, look out for the same picture that you add on the advert, on the announcements. Okay, that's the same picture that will be on, because there could be also many other recordings being sent out, but this one will be with that same picture, iFood, how it works. It will be on the general platform, it will be everywhere. Okay. So Aisha Diko, I'm asking you to unmute. Okay, so please talk to us.
Good evening. How are you and how is everything? Thank you very much for a very wonderful presentation. I also came in a bit late, but
Next time, don't come late. All of you telling us that you came late. Yeah, we charge money from late. We take money from late comers.
Yes, I had a problem with my WhatsApp. In fact, I couldn't.
So let's go straight to the question.
My question is this: if you are in Maiduguri or in Yobe State and you have expressed interest to register into this business, and then you are expected to buy at least 10,000 naira worth of food in a month, and then there are no iMat offices there. So what do you do to order for food?
What you do? You start one. You start an iMat.
If you don't have the capital to start up and you
have only 3 million, it's not only the big iMat. So I only spoke about the big iMat. I apologize. You also have the small iMats where you can start with 1 million naira. And you see, when there is a will, there's always a way.
Yeah.
Okay. With your 1 million, you may not even have 1 million, but you know you can come together with 5 persons.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you are going to make a lot of money from operating, especially from places where we don't have one yet. Just look for 5 like-minded people. Your 1 million has become 250,000 naira, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, what am I even saying? 200,000 naira.
200, yeah.
Yeah, 200,000 naira. You put this, by the time you are cycling out of your maybe 4th month, each of you will be able to do 1 million each, and then you go to other parts of the city or of the states. And
okay, for that, like for the smaller iMat that maybe we wish to express for, like how much food is going to be supplied there? Like for how many persons?
Maybe like 2,000, 1,000, as many as you can get, 200. That's why it's a small, but your percentage, your earning also is 10%, not 20% like the big one. You know, the bigger the hair, the bigger the headache.
Yeah.
So your money, the smaller your head, the smaller your headache. So you are having, if you have the 1 million, you can just start. You can start off one. Don't wait for anybody to come and do it for you. You are a woman now. Women don't wait. Women don't wait. Women don't wait. Women make things happen just like that. So make it happen for us in Yobe. I look out.
You see,
I'm looking out to see your iMat being advertised.
Don't have we don't have just Bauchi, Yobe, Borno. We don't have any iMat.
You know what, in business, You
Yeah.
do not have a business if you are not solving a problem.
Yeah.
I hope you know that. So
Yes.
you have identified these problems, except if you want me to come and take it over. And I can. It's just a
Yeah.
matter of looking for people that I know in just, and I'm like, please, let's start this together. You will manage it. I will put in some money. What do you think? Like, I
Okay.
live in Lagos and I had radio show in Kwara yesterday. I organized seminar in Kwara today. We are organizing seminar in Kwara tomorrow. I'm in Lagos. So when you see, and people are calling in to say, we need you to come to offer. We need you. You did it only in Ilorin. We need you to come. You see, because you just need to manage business the way it can be beneficial to you. So if you want us Lagosians to come to just come and do the iMat, we are ready. But I'm not sure that's what you want. So please get one started and let's hear your testimonies, okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Jumoke Victoria, it's time for you to talk to us. Jumoke Victoria, I'm telling you to unmute. Okay, maybe Jumoke Victoria is not there. Can we have you, Miriam Dahiru? Please unmute yourself.
Hello.
Miriam?
Hello, can you hear me?
Good
We can
evening.
hear you. Good evening.
Good
Okay,
evening.
two of us are talking at a time now.
Well, because
Who
Jumoke
go
used
for?
to unmute. Please, Miriam, please hold on for her. Jumoke, please talk to us and make it snappy. Thank you.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I asked a question on the group chat, but I'm yet to receive any response. My question is concerning the recorded video. The last one I attended, I was expecting to get a recorded version, but when I asked on the group, I was told it's for only leaders. So I don't
It's for
know
only
leaders. So I don't know
leaders.
the definition of
You are a
leader.
leader. Everybody
So
is
I
a
don't know.
leader. You heard me when I said, oh my God. Miriam.
Hello?
Okay, so you are a leader. You are a
Yes.
leader. So,
Okay.
which platform are you on so that we can make sure we send the recording there?
I'm in the Lagos platform.
You will get it. Just be sure. Is Vaughn on this call? Vaughn, are you on this call? Let me know. You will get it. I will put it there myself. Okay? Don't worry about that. We are all leaders. That's why I told you that we should practice 360 degrees leadership. So you lead from wherever you are, around the 360. We are all leaders. Sorry about that.
And there's another question
Okay.
concerning the legs, those that are ready. So like for me now, I've registered 3 people already under me. So you said you can be after getting your 3 direct, it will be splitted. I don't understand that part very well.
If you get your 3 direct, it will be restricted.
No, it will be distributed as in you now split them.
Okay,
after...
so I said to you that the system operates 3x3 matrix system, first matrix. The first there is very important because if it's just 3x3 matrix, then you can still hold on to your people, but it is first. Either you like it or not, the system would redistribute your people to your downlines. So if you had an upline, you will still see them in your structure. You will just see people that you brought in, but they are under your downlines. The money will still be given to you. The 1,000 naira will still be yours because you brought them in. They are your direct referrals. But you can only, the system can only reckon with 3 persons under you directly. So the remaining ones will be distributed under the people that are under you. And if they are more than enough, they go to, but you still see them in your structure. It's not as if they will carry them and they will come and put them in my own structure. No, they are still yours and they are still your team members and they will still be calculated for you as your team members. Okay? Is that okay? Did I answer your question? Okay, Miriam, please go ahead and talk to us.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes. So I just want to get, because somebody sent me some information to this iFood just 3 days ago. And when he sent this link to me, I joined. So I just opened my WhatsApp. I see that the class is on. I joined. So if I just want to clarify that you say we have to pay 3,150 to be a member, I don't really. I want to clarify so that I will know how to
Is a
go for my
membership.
payment.
Is a membership platform. It's a
Yes,
membership
so
business.
the parent that sent me the link is a member already.
Yeah, but you want to join, right?
Yes, I would like to join.
When that person joined, he paid his own he or she paid his or her own 3,150. Now, for you to join, you will collect his own referral link.
Okay.
Because like I said, we don't just want to do business with anybody and everybody. We want to know those that we are taking in. That is the whole essence of you coming in through somebody who is your referrer. In fact, at some point during your registration, you will be asked whether you confirm whether this person is your referrer, and then you say yes and you will move on. So you are that person, the link is what is connecting both of you to the company. The link is what the company can use to know that yes, we are dealing with a good person because one of our members has recommended him or her. So that's the way
It's
it
okay.
goes.
I'll get back to him.
Yeah, it will give you the link and then it will put you through. Make sure you do it before you sleep. Make sure you do it before you sleep.
If I can
This
get him on phone, no problem. So
this one,
sometimes,
he will be on phone because he knows what he's enjoying and he wants to enjoy it as well. This business is just too much. I'm telling you. So don't
I'm
miss it.
into some other networking, but as I just see this way, I feel that's where I can
This
equally
is the
add it to
best
my
of them
phone.
all. When you get
That's
in,
why,
you will see.
that's why I want
Because you
to
are
give
going
it.
to be fed well. You are going to be fed well in your stomach and in your pockets, in everywhere. Just don't worry. Congratulations for making up your mind to be part of us.
That will be great, ma. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, ma. Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining in.
I'm okay with the explanation.
Thank you, ma. Ambassador Chief Mrs. Comfort, please talk to us. I'm asking you to unmute. Ambassador Chief Mrs. Can you please unmute and talk to us? Ambassador Chief Mrs. Okay. Golden Grace, go ahead, unmute yourself and talk to us.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation.
We bless the name of the Lord.
Please, it's just an observation. I don't know if it has been taken care of or not. If it has been taken care of, please just ignore. You know, when the prices of goods were sent, there was a place where palm oil was, okay, the price of palm oil with keg is there. The price of palm oil without keg is there. To me, I don't think that is tidy enough. If we are going to sell palm oil, it should be measured out by liter as per order from the the supply warehouse.
Thank you for the observation. Thank you very much for the observation. Just as you have that.
Hello.